The day before the release of Borat 2, media outlets were able to preview the film and drew attention to a particular scene where former mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani, seemed to be caught in a compromising position with the young actress that was playing Borat's teenage daughter. Rudy Giuliani himself immediately jumped on Twitter to call the segment a complete fabrication. The next day, on Good Morning America, the creator of the film, Sacha Baron Cohen, defended the segment as accurate, as can be seen here.
Watch the movie, it is what it is, he did what he did, and make your own mind up. It was pretty clear to us.
So which is it? An accurate depiction of what took place, or a complete fabrication? Let's take a look.
If you eat a bat with me.
Looks like a pretty ordinary interview so far, if you ignore the knee rubbing. But now we cut away to Borat in disguise preparing for the gotcha. He runs through the basement of the hotel and comes up through a service elevator, but let's jump right to the next section of the interview.
So, probably in a rough estimate, how many lives President Trump saved?
I'd say he saved 1 million lives. It would have been 1 million more had he waited that month, the way the Democrats would have done.
Yeah.
But he acted swiftly. He acted before anybody. In fact, even his own advisors, some of them advised him not to do it.
Yeah.
I'm good. Oh, you're a little bit. This is good. There you go.
Yeah, it's always good. Never been in front of the camera. I've always been behind of the camera, but today something with this.
I think you're going to look pretty good.
We will see.
You're going to look pretty good.
But it's because of you.
Well, thank you.
I really feel.
Again,
like
this looks pretty straightforward, with nothing unusual, and then Borat, disguised as a sound man, interrupts them for a phony sound check.
Sound problem. I think we cancel interview.
Mm-hmm.
We'll jump ahead to where she shoos her disguised father out of the room and returns to complete the interview.
I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
Sit. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
One more knee rub for good measure.
Apology accepted. No problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then it's showtime.
Giving me this time. Shall we have a drink in the bedroom?
Wait, what was that? She invites him to have a drink in the bedroom, and he agrees? Let's see that again.
Giving me this time. Shall we have a drink in the bedroom?
Notice how her head is turned away from the camera as she asks this, and that he doesn't respond at all.
Shall we have a drink in the bedroom?
It really seems like this question was recorded after the fact, off camera, in post-editing. So if she didn't invite him to have a drink in the bedroom, why did she lead him back there? It seems like they had their AV equipment stored in travel cases in that room, and she asked him to go back there in order to remove and pack up his wearable microphone. If Rudy Giuliani did anything inappropriate, you're about to see it. He reaches up and pats her on the side in a perhaps too friendly manner. Wearable microphones are expensive and fragile, and it's quite common for sound crews to remove them for you. She probably asked him to sit down on the bed in order to make this easier. Once you're sitting on a bed with your shirt untucked, it's pretty much impossible to tuck it back in without leaning back. And that gives us our infamous shot. Just in time for Borat's gotcha.
She's 15. She's too old for you.
Without seeing the original footage, we can't know what really happened. But this definitely seems to be a case of at least some dishonest editing.